They thought they could shut me down with one phone call, claiming my cabin violated HOA property laws. But when the cops arrived and saw who owned the land, the entire HOA learned they just messed with the man in charge of every acre in the state. When I bought the cabin at Clearwater Ridge, I wasn't looking for trouble, just peace. The land stretched for miles, sitting squarely on state-managed property, registered under my own office. But the local HOA didn't care. They claimed I'd built without approval, and that my structure violated aesthetic harmony. I laughed, because my cabin was outside their jurisdiction entirely. Weeks passed, until one morning, I saw flashing lights through the trees. 2 police SUVs rolled up the trail, dust clouding behind them. "Sir, we got a 911 call about an unauthorized building on HOA land," an officer said, stepping out. From behind him, 3 HOA board members appeared, clipboards, fake confidence, and smug smiles. "That's him," the woman in sunglasses said. "He refused to comply with our building codes." I took a slow breath and reached into my jacket, not for a weapon, but for a badge. The officer's eyes widened as I handed it over. "You're the land commissioner." "That's right," I said calmly. "This cabin sits on state-owned soil, and those people behind you just called 911 to interfere with official state property." The HOA president blinked, confused. "That's impossible. Our map shows—" "Your map is wrong. I wrote the boundaries myself." Silence fell. The radio on the officer's vest crackled, confirming my credentials through dispatch. Within minutes, the tone shifted completely. The officers turned toward the HOA members. "Ma'am, you understand this could count as filing a false report." Their smiles vanished. The woman tried to explain, fumbling with her paperwork. "We didn't exactly," I said. "You didn't check your facts before dragging law enforcement onto state land." By sunset, the HOA received a formal cease and desist order for harassment and jurisdiction abuse. Their president later resigned after being fined for misuse of emergency services. As I stood on my porch, watching the officers drive off, I smiled quietly. For years, I'd been cleaning up land disputes across the state. I never thought one would land, quite literally, at my own front door.